Mic check.
What's going on, good people? This is your truly EZDZ, one of the hosts of Chop Shop. Got my crew with. First of all, I hope everybody had a good Father's Day. To my far right, the one on the grid, Dr. A.K. Ruff. How you feeling, young man?
With my hands like I always do.
Okay. Dade City's finest of world famous Waldo getting in birthday mode. How you feeling? How you feeling today, man?
You welcome.
Okay, great. So without further ado, man, we spoke earlier about highlighting the student athlete, man. So we killing two birds with one stone tonight, man. This young man to my left, elite student athlete over there. What school he go to, dog?
University of Thomas Jefferson High School, 4401 Cypress Street, Tampa, Florida.
Bless his heart.
33607.
He like MapQuest, ain't he? Yeah. Everything. Okay.
Bless his heart. Bless his
finalist,
heart.
man, in track and field. Plays football also. Got his dad kicking it with us tonight. So without further ado, man, DJ and Knott Jenkins.
How y'all doing? Royalty, huh?
What's going on? You're definitely royalty. Let's get into it, man. So I mean, you're going into your senior year of school. Let's get back. I know you played football. What got you to playing football? Your dad pushed you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, he pushed me. I was slacking off my freshman and sophomore year, but I gave it a kick last year, and it went okay.
So what you play little? You play little league too, right?
Yes, sir.
So did he push you like little league? Like you 5 or 6. You got to you gonna play football. You ain't got no choice. You playing football.
Not like. I won't say not like you don't have a choice. Like,
okay.
I think it'll be he thought that it would be best for me to give it a try at least because my size and the athleticism that I do have. So he was just like, give it a try, see if it works.
And who'd you first start playing with?
Sir?
Who'd you first start playing with? Your first
Tampa
team?
Jaguars.
Oh, you played with the Jazz, okay.
So you out the door with the Jazz.
So you out there with Skin.
Yes, sir.
Killer. Okay.
That's who it started with. Skin.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So how'd you like that?
Oh, I remember those days. I liked it pretty much. It was
You
fun.
did, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we keep going. We
The
still
Jags
playing Little League.
Jags is at an elite level.
Yeah, they are.
It's at an elite level out there.
So you played with them the whole way through Little League, or did you?
Yes, sir. Whole way through.
Okay. So now we branch out. So now 9th grade, we're looking at playing football.
9th grade. So 9th grade year, I didn't do 9th grade or 10th grade year. I didn't do football. I just did basketball. 9th grade year, and then 10th grade year I did basketball and track.
Go sit down.
And then I did football junior year.
Okay.
So what brought the itch back to play football as a junior? What brought that back?
Go sit down.
Your dad.
Man right here to my left. Yes, sir.
So now you put that pressure on to play football just like this.
No,
What you gonna do?
For me, it ain't the pressure. It's I mean, if you look at him.
Oh yeah, he got good size. Now, he got good size. Yeah.
And this day and age, if he just go out there and do a little bit, he passed the eye test.
But like you say, but you old school. You on that side walking around school. They come to grab. Hey, why you ain't playing football?
Exactly.
You need to get out here.
Exactly.
Get
Yes,
you some
sir.
pads.
Yes,
Get
sir.
you a helmet. Yeah. Get on out
Yeah,
here.
Coach Darley would have definitely been talking to you. Been following you to class too.
Yeah, that's how I was back in the day.
I just don't want him to miss opportunities that are there for him.
That's true.
Not just in track.
Right.
He has an opportunity in football as well. Like I always tell him, he has great feet and don't even know it. He got great hands. So he's a pretty good athlete, but he don't know he's a pretty good athlete.
So it's a matter of him believing it. Then you just got to
Him
keep
believing it
Okay.
because he know what he can do in track.
And I'm telling you what's funny, man. I just picked up the one of Lindy's college football previews, and we got 3 of the top 100 kids in this area out the whole United States. We got DJ Pickett out of Zephyr Hills, Dallas Wilson out of Tampa Bay Tech, and Dallas Golder, who actually came and kicked on the show with us, out of Berkeley Prep.
Yes, sir.
And that's amazing to sit back and think, here it is.
And they high
the
too.
entire United States of America.
They ain't 97,
we got
98.
3. We got 3.
Out the top 100.
Right here in this area. So
Yes, sir.
definitely, kudos to all of them. So now we get into track and field. What got that going?
So I did track and field when I was younger, and I took a 2-year break. And then in my sophomore year, right after basketball, my friend Quentin, he pretty much made me do it because he made sure to tell him. So
So you really have no choice there.
Yes, sir.
I get it. So okay, so now and I think the thing was so funny is that you play basketball because it's like normally it's football, basketball. Then you may have a little football, baseball, football, track. So it's like basketball and track kind of run. There's not really a break. So when you get through playing basketball, now I got to get ready for track.
Right, yes, sir.
So what events you do in track?
My first year, I only did shot put, but now I do both shot put and discus.
Okay, and then you qualified in the state for which one?
Shot put and discus.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I
Good
think
stuff.
we had wasn't Debbie like all county, all state? Debbie Garrett, I think she's 2 years ahead of me. Went to Jefferson. You might want to look on the board. We had a couple of track guys that came through.
That pin erased.
Yeah, that penalty race, man. You going back? I mean, we talking about.
I was looking at Knott when I said it, but he can still. Hey, they don't take him down off the wall.
Okay.
At the
He should
university.
know what's on the board.
Yeah, that's where you went.
He looks at the board. He should know what's on the board.
The board not up.
It'll mean more when you're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't looking at the girl. He looking at the grown men up there.
Yeah, even like now
That's
he's
true.
like he send me, the updates and stuff, and I see, where he's at on the board. I'm like, wow. All those years, they never really had a shot putter, male shot putter.
No, not Melvin. No.
Or discus. So right now, Jefferson owns those records.
Oh, you got all of them right now as a junior?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
that's good stuff. That's very good stuff. So let's this way
Shout out
it's
to
finna get
DJ.
yeah, this way it's finna get funny. Cause you do different events. So I know, and I look at you strong now. You got good size now. You can grab some folks. So when you say, okay, you know what, I want to do something involved. I did as a youth, and I'm finna get back into it. Did you feel nervous like going to Jacksonville? Because that's like the best of the
Yes, sir.
state.
I did. Yes,
You were
sir.
nervous?
Yes, sir. I wasn't nervous because at the end of the day, I know what I can do.
Right, and then also with that you belong.
Right.
The reason
Yes, sir.
you were there, you belong.
Right. Yes, sir. I know. Like everybody else, I went through regionals. I got through there, obviously, so I'm here for a reason.
Right.
I was very nervous when I first got in the ring. It's 4 throws when you get to states, and I was very nervous. But after my second throw, I was able to just relax
I'm ready.
and
I'm
get into it.
in. Okay.
And I'll go ahead and say I didn't do nearly as well as I wanted to do, but
But
for
you
my-
got another year. Like I
Right,
said,
yes, sir.
that's something like did you ever place anything in track?
What?
You?
What?
I ain't never placed it there.
And
So I mean, yeah, you got.
I ran the 400 hurdles.
Yeah.
I ran the 400 hurdles at one track meet. And after that track meet, I quit.
For real? Why you quit?
Cause I was out there to jump.
But they had you doing
And
something else.
then they had me run the hurdle.
That means you got a door blowed if you wasn't prepared for it.
I wasn't prepared. So when I was running 400 hurdles and I took off like
Yeah,
I'm
that's
running
Doors
I got-
further blowed.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey,
So-
track ain't for the weak. Boy.
Yeah, so that was the last time.
Actually, I tell people about track how. So the true story about him getting in the track was that my goddaughter, and him, her mother and his mother are very good friends.
Okay.
So she works with the track coach.
Okay.
At the city of Tampa. So she came and say, y'all ought to put those two in track. So he was a little chubby kid at the time. I'm like, she bring it to me. I say, track. I said, he can't run.
Yeah, because that's what you thinking. Is
That's
running.
what I'm thinking.
Right.
So when they went to track, they started running. Those two started running, and so we got a backstory to it. They were walking around the track. How old were y'all at the time when y'all first started?
I was 9.
So he was 9 and she was 10. So they walking around the track, and they bring the story to us. They walking around the track, and so they look at each other. And one of them says, I just don't know how much more this I can take. Because they were running. And the first day of practice, I'm like, they trying to kill my son. I mean, this one like he was out there throwing on the first day.
Right.
He was running. And she
Yeah.
was running. So I'm like, they trying to kill my son out here, right?
That's all track do is run.
That's what it do.
that's
Right.
all-
And even throwing the shot
do
put,
nothing but run.
That's all you do is run.
they
You do
had
that
to
but
run.
running.
Yeah.
And it's different. I'm gonna tell you something. And you start paying attention to this. When you hear coaches, football coaches, say he has a track background, that means something.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe
Yeah.
that too.
It means something now. And you hear it all the time, but you pay no attention to it. He has a track background. That means something in college football.
But you know what's funny is that me and Big Bro talk about this. A lot of track guys back in the day weren't good football players. They were fast, but they didn't want that
Right.
contact.
They didn't want the contact.
Right.
They want the contact.
But that's the
so-
difference. They didn't want the contact.
But it was good track players that was
You talking and what?
Nah, you go back. Nah,
Risha Caldwell, like Risha
The whole
Caldwell.
Miami running back room and with Edgar and James.
But
All that was track
but
stars.
that's like I'm talking about old
elite,
school, like
elite.
80s.
I'm
just-
just grab some elite
That
guys.
was what, the 90s?
Yeah,
Because
I
even
give you that.
That was it was
Wheatley
Because
ran
Santana
track
Moss
too.
was called. He was on the track scholarship.
Right.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
on
and-
at
it
football.
was good tracks, track runners that played football.
Shoot, OJ Murdoch.
Yeah, Murdoch was good.
Yeah.
But we had like I said, we had a lot of guys that have come through.
Risha
Caldwell,
Caldwell.
he was an
So
athlete.
Donald was the best athlete we've ever had at Jefferson. So he did everything. So yeah, that's we talking like Skeets Nehemiah and
Yeah, Ronaldo.
Ron Brown and Willie Gall.
Willie Galt.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And we know why Nehemiah stopped playing because he
Played
lived behind.
gotcha. Yeah, got killed. So
Yeah.
let's fast forward. Now you playing basketball at Jefferson. You hooping at Jefferson. Know your dad played ball. Can you beat your dad?
Yes, sir, I can.
And what?
I'm very confident. I'm very confident.
Let me
We're on the camera. I'm not going to say no.
let me tell you something. Your daddy got what we call old man pride. He ain't gonna let you beat him.
Okay.
He not.
Okay.
I mean,
But
you gotta
he
be.
ain't gotta
You
let
gotta
you.
be.
You gotta
He,
beat him.
he don't.
No.
But like you say, if you keep the game, depends on what kind of game you got. Now, if you shooting outside, you might be old or something. But you ain't finna post him up, man. You
Right.
gonna
I'm
get
not
fouled
posting
all the
him up.
time.
He can't even shoot over me from the outside. Where you going?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be up anyway.
your dad played good D, so yeah. But you think you can beat him?
I'm confident. I'm confident.
No doubt in your mind.
I'm confident.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that. I want to see
Well,
this.
quoting his homeboy,
You
the
really
late
don't want
great
to
Kuda
see
P.
that. You really don't want to
He
see
don't
that.
want them troubles.
Nah, he don't want them.
Okay.
Not them troubles.
Not them troubles. The
And
game got to be played.
I haven't shot a basketball in a
call
while.
this
He
shit.
still don't want them troubles.
He better get there.
He better get there.
Hey, well, one thing for sure, the game ain't gonna be played here. Huh?
Nah,
That's right.
Can't call
That's
in
right.
sick.
He can't call in sick that day.
Quote
What
the
he
late
said.
great Kuda P. Yeah, can't call in sick. They ain't got to be played. But that's why I say I just think it's something. So you at Jefferson. I know Jefferson struggled the last couple of years playing ball.
Last lot of years.
Well, I'm just saying, like they went to the state in
Amen.
15. They did go to the state. They went to Lakers in
That's 10
15. That was
years
Coach
ago.
Hayes. I mean, okay, but I'm just
That's a
saying.
dime.
That's true. Well,
That's,
I'm just-
that's a long time ago, D. How old are you?
Let me set the
17.
stage.
He was
brother.
7 years
Let me
old.
set the stage, bro. You
Well,
tripping.
said it. That was a
Okay,
long
so
time
with
ago.
that being said, track is more of an individual sport, not a team. So everything falls on you. Do you like performing in that environment better?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I
because
love
then you
it.
know
Yes, sir.
it falls on. It's on me.
It's all
Right.
me.
Yes, sir.
It's all on you. Because you can play basketball, let's go 15 and 20, and you get beat by 30. That bus ride ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? So when you run the track, you know, it's on me. So if whatever I do, it falls on me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I mean, so let's move forward. So you run the track and you win districts here. Did you have a rival that you had at another school? Like, okay, I know he gonna be.
Talk to him, DJ. Tell him you ain't see none of them locals.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you didn't see that
Go
little
ahead
stand on that, I'm good with that
Talk
too.
to him, bro.
No, sir. Just one person.
But he's also in an individual. Almost like he's like an individual lane. So he's just like your focus is on discus, shot put, making sure that you do what you need to do to perform the best.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
sir.
not thinking on nobody else. Yeah, it's like taking an SAT. You go ahead and
But
pass
also,
this
what you
test.
see, but
Yeah.
I mean, but when you
not-
got your break, you chilling, you got to see what everybody else doing.
All right, yeah, definitely.
You know,
yes, sir.
you right there with them. So I mean, you know, you see them.
No, like I'm checking, like in our region, like yeah, I'm checking to see like where
Yeah, I
I stand.
mean, that's
or, like,
natural. I mean,
when I
that's
get to
natural.
state, so like yes,
Yeah.
sir.
He going out there like Larry Bird, which one of y'all coming there second. He go out there like that. He just, he out there. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
he does. In your mind, you're like, okay, I'm gonna see
No,
how
don't-
bad I'm gonna beat everybody.
Right, yeah, right, yes, sir. Definitely.
But I can tell he got a humbleness. He ain't got that air. Don't let that air. Just go out there and keep doing it. Don't
No.
don't be that guy,
Always
man.
compete against yourself, but you have to be confident because that's
But he said when he went to Jacksonville, like he said a little nervous, but he said real like, you know, I belong. I'm good enough to be in this environment. I got to get out here and do my thing.
yeah. Well,
That was after his second throw.
yeah.
Yeah.
You probably were paying attention.
Butterfield
to
went out there-
At
he would've went out there
Jacksonville,
like
you
he
see
went-
everything around you, and then you had to focus on the field, or did you go there? Like here, you go and look at the field. At Jacksonville, you look at everybody else who was up there.
Oh yeah.
That's where it
Yeah.
was. So just
Right.
put your blinders on like a horse at a horse race.
But like you said, but then you at Jacksonville.
Yeah, because even-
where you Edward Waters? Where y'all running at?
UNF, University
Okay,
of
North Florida.
Okay,
So you
North
know that's a
Florida,
big
yeah,
stage.
big
Go ahead now.
stage.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
so what happens is they have two flights.
Mm-hmm.
They have the first flight is the guys that they throwing. They made it that they throwing, but they throwers ain't gonna be as good as the second flight.
Okay.
Okay.
So you watch the first flight.
So they like the JV game. They the varsity game.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically, so you already know that. You're gonna have like the kid from Berkeley,
Okay.
the defensive lineman. What's his
His
name?
name Nick.
Okay.
Yeah. So Nick threw pretty good. He was in the first flight.
Okay.
So he had to stay. Once they told everybody else after they throw that they can leave, Nick had to stay because he had a pretty good throw.
Okay.
So there's a possibility that he can still make the stage even with the second group.
It seemed like that, like when you said like the first flight isn't as good as the second flight, but they probably from the first flight have a throw or a mark that's just as good just as good as the people who are like in the big flight with the big throws.
What's the furthest you've thrown?
My furthest I've thrown, I hit 16.3 in practice one day, but in the meet only 15.9.
That's still good though.
Yeah.
Cause them discus, them shot puts, them heavy.
Yeah.
Them real heavy. Like I said, I done
Yeah, them
grabbed one. Like, oh, I
cannonballs,
don't want this. I
That's
can't
work.
do this. Yeah.
And you got to know what you're doing until you tear your shoulder up.
Yeah, I'm saying, because I mean, we play baseball, so playing baseball, you out there same time with track, so, and I was one of the ones, I veer off, so I said, let me see what y'all over here doing. Let me grab that. Oh, this heavy, put this down. Shit, this heavy. You can't do this shit. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like, yeah. And that's what I'm saying, because it's like, in Florida, football and then track is big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's huge. I mean, you go like Miami, Jacksonville, Orlando, track is like a way of life. And I wish that we could do more in the city to bring that light to track. Because I look at even like, and I've been knowing your dad for a while, but like, we went and saw Blake this year in state. Mm-hmm. They had a handful of people. And it shouldn't be about, when you get to state, it ain't about Jefferson no more, it's about the city.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get behind what the young man's doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You're
sir.
doing something. Because I remember when Knott put the thing out, like, man, we got to get him on here. Come on, Harley, you come post up. Come on, chill. You want to chill? You want to hang out? Come on the show. He good.
Come on, Harley.
He want to be on. He want to get out here. But like I say, I just think for me, is that we need to do more for the city just to get that exposure. Because even like dogs, we go back 3 years ago with Tech, and I'm telling you now, they were so sad. You've been here all your life. Tech was right down the street from you. Mm-hmm. A lot of people have left Tech and done great things. Mm-hmm. When the AD came out and said, okay, we're going to provide y'all transportation and a hotel, what are you doing? Then with food, nothing. And to me, they don't have those problems, say, if you at Berkeley,
Right.
Jesuit,
Right.
Tampa, Carrollwood, Dade, it's whatever these kids need, let's do it.
Yeah, but the kids, they getting money from the kids that's going there. So they should be able to cover it.
What you mean?
They paying the tuition to go there. So they should have the money to cover it.
That sound good.
Yeah.
I mean,
that sound good.
Every school has a booster. Well,
They got booster clubs.
Okay,
they got
so now you got to
alumni.
think about it. Think about what they putting out, what's coming out of that school after they leave that school. So now we talking about the tuition and then the type of professionals that are coming out of that school, doctors, lawyers, they have money to put back into booth.
But a much smaller alumni base.
It doesn't have, but it's an alumni base that has much more money.
When my daughter graduated
The
from
one
Berkeley,
percenters are coming from Berkeley
but that's not the point. My daughter graduated from Berkeley. I didn't know that whatever the anniversary was, they were only at right around 5,000 total graduates from Berkeley. They
I
still
understand that.
Listen, we can get money for fish fries. We can get money for sacks.
but
we
dog.
can get money to take care of our kids. There's
That's-
no
I
excuse.
just-
If you take those 5,000 graduates from Berkeley, they probably make more money than the last 50 years from the other school.
I'm
But
not
just
gonna do
put-
that.
That's
no,
all
we
I'm
had- we
saying,
had
dog.
to-
So
we
you
had
have
to-
a
we-
better quality of booster.
They got a better heart.
I'll give you an example. I know a Jesuit alumni graduated 2 years ago from high school and already donated $1 million back to the school.
Jesus.
Exactly. It's a difference. Like if you coming from
I don't think
Wharton, my
nobody-
school.
I don't think nobody gave $1 million.
You coming from my
Out
school,
of HCPS last 2 years.
Well,
Tory got to draw folded. I ain't
but that's what I'm saying.
Tory got to draw folded.
The quality of graduates that are coming, they're just making more money. Like it's Doss, you know this.
well, no, that's not what I'm looking at. I'm saying, but how many people do you think have graduated from tech since
But
1990?
Doss, so how many people
Easily,
you think graduated from
I
tech
say probably
that are
20,000.
still living check to check?
But I didn't want to do that.
I'm just asking
$10,
you.
if they all gave $10 a year just as a part of an alumni, no different. That's the difference between HBCUs, honestly. And I don't want to get there because I want to talk about this man Shine, but Dion said it. We got far too many HBCU, and I'm not one, and HBCU graduates. They just don't give back. Just give them a check for $100. Hey, if you give it to the pastor, don't get me started. You give it to him.
You don't crank up, dogs. Not on this.
Send it to your
I can
school.
understand that.
Send it to your school.
Actually.
I understand what
We're
you're saying.
struggling for reasons that have nothing to do with economics because we're the third largest nation in the world. So
economics
doesn't work with me when it comes to our people. We spend it on what we want to spend it on. We just need to focus.
Let me veer back with DJ.
There you go.
I don't want you to get too crunk. I know you're already glad you got alumni out here with you. So let's get into
university.
Let's get back into academics. Because I know your mom and dad are strong proponents of, getting your grades.
Yes, sir.
What was your adjustment like? Where'd you go to middle school?
Rampello.
That's good school. So Rampello, that was pretty smooth then, right? Transit pretty smooth?
Yes, sir. Except for one class.
What class was that?
It was my English. Yep, it was my English class freshman year.
A lot of work or just?
No, the teacher was a witch.
Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
She still at Jefferson now?
Stand on it.
She gone.
Oh, okay.
Miss Glenn, I'll call
Hey, you call
her
the name out too.
Hey,
Yeah, okay.
I remember.
You cutting up, baby. I wasn't call that now.
He want to swing on her.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
He wanna swing on her.
So what grade she gave you?
First quarter, like a C.
Okay.
And it was crazy too, because it was like a 78, 79.
Oh yeah, she could have gave you a little love
And
on
like,
that.
and then on the side, she calling him every single day about little things. So
Is she a professor also? Was she also like a professor at a college?
I don't know.
Hey, because Miss Parrott at the time I found out was, and I think about that, but trust me, you'll look back on it like I used to. You might know Dr. Williams at ACC. I used to sleep outside of her door. That's the happiest B I ever made in my life. And that's the second year of English. But now,
But you work for the CETA, right?
I appreciate it now.
You work for the CETA, right?
Oh yeah, yes sir, definitely.
Well, then you'll be all right.
Not missing assignments or anything. It was just a few assignments I remember I slacked off on. It's just like a little small difference between 8th grade and high school at that point, because 8th grade, that was the COVID year, so I remember I missed the first half and then went back into school. So it's just getting back acclimated to real school.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
I can dig it. Like I say, no, that's cool.
And then
like
she was tripping on top of that.
Yeah, on top of that. So
Right.
like you
Just because you called Pops, huh?
And she calling your dad. She calling your dad like that.
Was.
Called Pops.
Often, like weekly.
Often.
Speed out.
So now you probably get the phone like that. Go Miss Glenn. Yes, ma'am. What's going like that?
I mean, he telling another story, but the story I was getting, he was trying to be a clown. So
Oh, okay. So you ain't telling everything. You doing the first 48. You ain't telling everything. You being selective. Okay. You ain't telling everything.
What are you doing?
We gotta bring it back to you.
No, okay, I'll bring y'all in. Y'all remember classrooms like stuff just be funny. Like
I understand, but see what you never said during the course of the call. All three of us listening, we thinking that the teacher got something to get you. She mad with you.
she was a witch, right?
But your daddy, it's like you play Uno.
She was doing sorcery.
Okay, so you came out with the skill. Your daddy came with the draw four, saying that hey, now he in there cutting up in class, so.
Okay, so listen. Okay. So with that analogy, okay.
Yes, sir.
So we playing Uno. We playing Uno.
Yes,
we
sir.
all slim. I can't slam. We all slamming cards down, ready to win.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine somebody mama come up and just say,
Miss Glenn tripping. I already know Miss Glenn
just come up and say, hey, you stop it. You're being loud to you. Even though everybody up and ready to win.
I'm telling you, you know what? I'm gonna take you back. I used to do the same thing in middle school. My mom used to tell me, "It's 30 other ugly MFs in this class. You the only one she picking on?" I'd be like, "Yes, ma'am. Just me. It's just me. I don't know why she doing that, mama. I don't know what she got. It's just me. I don't know what it is." But that's what my mom used to give it. She said, "Daryl, there's no way you in a class of 30-some odd kids. Out of everybody in the class,
she picking you.
You the only one she getting on."
Nah, he ain't got nothing
Accountability.
to say.
It's okay,
I
man.
ain't got nothing to say. It's all
You
good.
said
I was riding with you,
go to your senior year. You good,
I was
man.
riding with you,
And
DJ.
she called me and she said, "I care about him."
Well, that's good too. Because
Miss
today's
Perry
teachers
never said that
ain't really like that.
And guess how far she actually took it? Because Miss Henderson is like family to us.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
She took it to Miss Henderson, and Miss Henderson called me.
Oh, Sonia. Okay.
Gwen.
Gwen. Okay.
Yeah.
And Gwen was
Gwen.
still teaching at the time.
Oh. Okay.
Dang,
So I'm
DJ,
like-
yeah, you probably should have went to another school.
Yeah, and that wasn't gonna work. So I got that. Did your mama go for it? She was on board, like they picking on you.
No, she
So she already
Nice.
knew.
my mom, she's more like willing to analyze the situation. She won't be like okay, she's not picking on you or just too much on her on the teacher side, or are you doing something wrong? She'll like kind of sort of take both sides.
But I'm gonna give you some free game. I'm gonna give you nothing else before I leave today. Your mom and dad have been out here longer than you have. So anything you done tried, they done tried.
They don't master that.
They done mastered it. So be very careful. I used to get in trouble all the time just for lying. So I can stand here to you. No, I ain't do it. Mama ain't do that. That lady tripping. Okay, Darren.
They gonna circle around those questions.
But she gonna do her work, her due diligence, and then when they come back, then it's just like first 48. Can I call my mama? It's like now you're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it goes.
Can I get the lawyer?
Can I get the cigarette? Like, what I gotta do? Like,
now they want something to eat.
yeah, they want something to talk. Yeah, they ready to cooperate.
Waldo and Daryl were there too.
Yeah.
Nah, come on from back there. They called us.
Yeah.
They called us. Come from back there. They see you. Come on.
Hey, they got us all, man.
Yeah, they got us all. Yeah, they get about, but they got all three of us. So we're gonna kick. We kidding with DJ Jenkins and his dad, Knott Jenkins today. We're gonna take our first break. This brought to you my man Will D. Man left us back in August 2022. Every show we do, we dedicate to him. Check him out www.cigarlyfe.com. Got some nice apparel on there, man, for your cigar smokers hats.
And I just
shirts
started
and all
smoking
that.
cigars, bro.
You smoking cigars too?
Yep.
That's interesting. That's
Yeah.
another conversation.
You adding something else to it, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
And then go ahead you can pull up Doss. Got receipts. Go let the good folks know what you got going on, bro.
Oh, Greg Doss, GD9 Attorney Pro Se Consultants. We help people who otherwise can't afford.
Are you an
adequate
attorney?
legal- No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
But he got receipts though.
Yeah, definitely have receipts. And we're on round 2 with me in the state of Florida Department of Revenue. So
Who won the first round?
Me. Always
Oh,
win.
okay. All right.
But we got round 2, meaning that hopefully the Second District Court of Appeals. So I'll be having my 4th oral argument, I'm guessing, coming up. Or they may just do the right thing, and I hope they're listening because I'm speaking directly to them, and just dismiss the case as they should have 24 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep the language at a minimum because
So
I got the young
appreciate
ladies
that, yeah.
and the young
Ladies
people
in
here.
here, Harley and
But
his
they
eyes
know how I
chilling.
feel about them.
You call them witches.
Yeah, DJ said which I ain't heard that in years. I'm
call
like,
them witches.
Well, I think I had more. I had more. I had witches and warlocks on my panel. and an unusual thing, actually, that first oral argument, you couldn't hear me. And that was kind of convenient, I guess, for them.
Yeah, they muted your
we
mic.
heard, man.
Like we about to do.
exactly. So yeah, speaking of that, moving forward. Hey, we do not own the rights to this music. We back in like 2 minutes. Torres, give us something, please. is yours truly, EZDZ. We're gonna get into the second segment of Chop Shop. We got world famous Waldo, aka Ruff.
You welcome.
And our special guest tonight, DJ Jenkins and his dad, Knott Jenkins. So let's fast forward. Rewind last year. Football practice starting spring. Your homeboy talking to you. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go ahead and play football. So you played spring, or you started in the summer?
I started in the summer.
In the summer, okay.
Yes, sir.
So you're going through that. First game, I don't know who y'all caught first game.
First game we had Sickles.
Okay. And you played tight end.
First game Sickles to tight end D-line, but D-line mainly.
And you also punt too,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay. Let's get into that, because no generalizing, no stereotyping. You'll see a lot of brothers that punt.
Yes, sir.
So how'd that come together?
Inspired by destroying.
I remember. I remember one day, Coach Medulla was just like, linemen, we were all group, offensive linemen, defensive linemen, we're all together. And Coach Medulla said, "We got an open punt session. Come on over." And so we all came over.
Have you ever punted prior to that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Lily.
Okay.
I remember one guy punted, and I knew I could punt farther than them. I just knew.
Okay.
One guy punted, and like it hit the side of his foot, and it went over in the basketball courts almost. Now I remember when I punted, it just went straight up in the air.
Okay, so
like
you got
straight up
it
in the
good.
air. Yes, sir.
You got it good.
And Coach Ramik Wilson is his name.
Yeah,
He's
he plays for the
special
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Play Washington
Shout out
State.
to-
His coordinator. He said, "All right, you got it."
Went to Georgia.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And that's how that came together. And then ever since then, just
You ever had your punt? Did you ever have a punt block this past year?
no, sir.
Okay, so
No,
you
no.
getting them off there. Okay, you
Yes, sir.
okay? You got a little hang time. What was the furthest punt you had?
It went at Sumner. I was standing at the 20. I kicked it to the other 20, and it bounced out the end zone.
You ain't air.
That's 80 yards there.
He boomed it.
Yeah.
That's an 80-yard punt.
He boomed it, bro. Everybody.
I remember,
wow.
but that was my last play because I ended up messing up my ribs bad.
But
that
no,
was
it's
week
60 yards in the air though. That's what I'm thinking. It went 60 yards
In the air.
You punted the ball
boomed it.
60 yards
He
in the
boomed it,
air
bro. Just he boomed it for real.
in
I mean,
high school.
So have you?
I sat there and watched it.
Do you take that serious? I mean, that punt is. You can punt. Like if you can punt, they come looking for you too. If you can punt,
Yeah.
It was fun. It was. Oh, dang.
He ain't on that.
I just don't want to say it like it doing it often, but it was fun.
Oh yeah, I know. You at Jefferson. I know y'all putting a lot at Jefferson, so I already know that. You know what I said.
Yeah,
I already know that.
He almost pulled his hamstring.
That's what I'm saying. I already know that. Hey, that's a play. Hey, that's a play. Punt team. Punt team.
Walter, you laughing? I'm serious. I looked over there.
Bro.
Man, they
Stretch
three
his
and
leg.
out. They three and out. They
Yeah.
three and out.
Three
They
and out.
three and out. Three and
Yeah.
out. And he
Three and out.
didn't stretch good, and he
And
out
you
there
play
punting the
defense and
ball.
all. You play both ways and punt too.
Nah, just mainly defense.
Yeah, he
Okay.
hanging on today.
You get you a sack last year?
No, just one.
Tackle for loss. So what you do when you get a sack? You help the man up, or do you get animated? What
You
you
got
do?
you got a
No,
celebration.
No celebration?
I remember it was just against King. I remember we just all jumped on him, and then I just walked away.
That's the
'Cause it
game y'all won.
Yes, sir.
That's the only game they won.
No, I got to tell the story. I got to tell the story. I got to tell the story. Now I got to. We got
Just
people.
wait. Just wait.
We got China Kid. We got Torres. We got China Daughter. We got Harley Kid.
And we got Dawes.
Right, we got Dawson. It's one more person at this round table with us that went to the same school you at now.
Yes, sir.
We're not gonna say no names.
I'm not gonna say no names.
Yeah. Elite.
The Sunday before Labor Day, if you remember, the weather was bad, so they moved y'all game to Saturday. If your memory stays with,
Yep.
okay, perfect. Sunday morning, 5:15, early.
Early.
You probably still asleep.
I probably just went to sleep.
Okay,
I'm probably just
Sunday Labor Day weekend. We get a text at 5:15 in the morning. How come y'all didn't tell me we beat King 30-0?
I don't remember it that way.
I said, wait a minute.
So not. Here go the thing now. D hit him. Just make sure you keep that same
That
energy.
same energy all season. That's
have it
all I
year.
have.
Hey.
Since you reported the game.
He still ain't text us
Since you
about no
reported the
football.
games. Now me and Waldo we got to get together and find out scores. When would he get the scores no more?
We
So,
got
in my mind, like, how
on
do you-
max
Why would
preps.
they
We
give
Yeah, we looking up. Trying to
We ain't gotta be
tribute.
96-0 over 2 weeks. But listen, it doesn't matter. Hey, when they stick me in the ground, they're gonna put that flag. Well, they'll put the flag on me. I ain't got no problem with that. Make sure my J's go in there with me also. I ain't talking about no Jordans.
Die Hard Jefferson.
Hey, my 2 letters. Stick them letters in there too.
Lord have mercy. Don't be that bad. But anyway, so
Don't put the college
y'all
degree
beat
in
them.
there.
So let me. So I mean, and I know
Degree
going
stay out.
1.
We gotta
I
get
went
back.
0-10. My socks.
I was gonna say we got to get back.
I knew that story too, but I wasn't gonna bring that up. So that means y'all won 1 game more. as a junior than they did.
Yeah, my sophomore year was 0-10. I was coming from playing. I went to high school in Atlanta, North Fulton, but my frustration was that it bothered me that people didn't care about winning or losing. And that was hard for me to process because we play little league.
Because they're losers.
Right.
So like we get on the bus and like in Atlanta, you don't have home stadiums. So they got Lakewood, which is southwest side, Grady down there by Peachtree.
By the
You had
hospital.
Cheney.
By the hospital.
And then Cheney was over in the trap where the Braves played back in the day, East Atlanta. So you had to travel every Friday unless you was out of town playing on somebody else's home stadium. So to ride the bus going back knowing that you lost was painful. And they just sort of, hey man, what y'all doing tonight? Oh man, I ain't going. We lost. I don't want to go nowhere. So did that bother you? Yeah. I mean, be on the back of the bus, I'm like crying like bad because I'm just like this ain't what I'm used to.
You know, it's strange you say that. So beginning of the year, I'm at the track, and you know, not to brag on my son, but it's individuals, right? So I know what he can do with the shot put.
Right.
And I'm watching Jefferson. I'm watching these kids run, and I actually watched the female run. And when she got so far behind, she walked off the track. She didn't even finish the race.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, we don't do
Right?
that.
So y'all do. That's
I got
Jefferson.
with-
He just said Jefferson.
So I got with the boys.
He just said
This
Jefferson.
year,
So y'all
I
do
got with the
that,
boys.
though.
Dragon pride.
And
Right.
we on the fence.
I done
And
something
you know,
like
they
that.
just finished running or whatever, so we all stand on the fence. And I say, man, y'all ain't got no pride about yourself. I said, y'all just out here.
And they probably feel like you had 3 heads when you asked that question.
Well, actually, I think some of them took it to heart because it came back to me that one of them really cared that I said that, right? And I'm like you said, you ain't got no pride.
But also means you're a lack leader because a leader, whoever the team
No,
leader would have said,
I'ma
hey,
tell
we
you
don't
right
do
now.
that at all.
Shout out Ryan McGee, our head coach.
Okay.
Shout out Ryan.
Okay. So
He's a Jefferson alum too. Shout out Ryan
I'm gonna
McGee.
tell you this. There really is a lack of Jefferson pride. I went when y'all played Gaither, and it probably was 200,
Fall
250 people in the stands for Jefferson, if that many.
Yeah,
And-
man,
You
you're
know, the
right.
home game?
A home game at Jefferson.
Yeah.
This
It
year?
was yeah.
Oh, it was our first game. Yeah, Fall Classic.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So it's like we grew up in the era where, you know, like when King played Hillsborough, Hillsborough played Tech, Tech played Plant Hillsborough, even like a little further back, Plant Armwood.
Right.
Them games, you know, okay,
Right.
man, I got to get a ticket, stand
That's
the room
right.
like,
Yeah.
but
Gotta
you
get
go
your ticket in
to
advance.
But
Right.
I remember when Pasco came up to play Jefferson.
right. Now
That was a huge turnout.
yeah.
That was so like when I think of Jeff, that's what I think about, and that's
Quentin
what I
and
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We couldn't want to stay.
When we won state.
But I think something else
They
too
were
was
back
that,
up.
What year was that?
that was 11.
Okay.
We live in a world now, though, I think, where people, if you're not winning, they don't come out, and that's the sad part. Because
But I mean, it's always been like that, though.
No, let me say this:
No.
Yeah.
King Tech has
Not
had
for
bad
football.
teams,
Yeah.
Bad
and
teams.
alumni still, you know, we're going to the game, we're going to check
Still
them out.
showed
And that was just me and Dawson with the games. We 10, 15 years out of high school, we still hit games prior to doing it. We go to games.
But I mean, what games are y'all going to though?
But like for that, we
Y'all not
went
going
to a
to
Jefferson
see
game at least
King?
every year.
Y'all
But-
not going to see King?
But we was going to a Jefferson game. He went to Jefferson. That's what we were going.
I would travel to go watch the university before I started doing the game of the week for here.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's
Yeah.
like, but when you even like what's funny,
So at what point did you stop doing
the
it?
guy
when
you
we
graduated
started
with
doing this.
got the insurance. Schaefer
When they started losing.
No.
got the insurance.
We started doing the
Schaefer,
show.
The attorney.
the attorney. Okay.
Right.
When King went 7-3 back like 2010, 2011, got that
You
pretty
talking
battle.
about with Greg and them?
Yeah, got that pretty battle out there in the field. People are getting into it because once again they winning. But when they fall off 1-9, 0-10, 2-8, that buzz ain't like that no more.
That was the craziest thing to me. They
Yeah,
came
but
in the
even
barbershop.
to that point, let's don't even talk about fans. Let's talk about the parents. The parents ain't even showing up.
Right.
You know? The parents don't even show
And
up.
I think for me, that means something. Like say, you play football, run track, to look, and you see your folks in the stands. That mean everything.
First, don't
Yeah.
you?
They out here.
I think that's just all of us. When you figure out where they are, and then it's time to go play football or
right.
whatever you're doing. I guess.
So I've never had parents in the stands. So it was my mom, single parent. She always working. So
yeah.
now I feel like that is society now. Like
see.
it was normal for me
I ain't gonna
because
lie.
I already knew.
I ain't gonna lie.
Mama mad
I was
or-
girl crazy. So that was my thing. If I saw a girl that I guess we constantly liking each other, I'm looking for her. My mama came to the game. I don't even know. But I'm out there with my helmet on, and I'm looking.
Bernice in here.
They don't like, and they like, how y'all got home and away. So I'm looking on the side where we at, and I'm looking to see. Damn, I don't see it.
I was always
Hey, you could be right. But I'm telling you, and she like, you trying to find a girl. And I ain't gonna lie to you, but that's when I play football. I'm telling you this funny story. Lord, please forgive me. My freshman year, we went to. That's fine. I already told the story. We went to. You know, high school first start. You get your pep rally, season start.
Yes, sir.
Right.
There was a guy, great running back, Anthony Arnold, played running back, and the girls went crazy when they called his name. I told my homeboy Dexter, I said, man, you see how they cheer for him? I look better than him. Just imagine what they gonna do for me. And that was my motivation to get out here. And that's why I say, like,
You let Terry hit.
yeah, exactly. I look better than him. Exactly. And I mean, and you have some young man. So I mean, I know you probably, you know what I'm saying? They
You got them babies out there. Look, we gonna talk about it, DJ. We gonna get into it.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's like it's certain things that drive you to play. You know, so it's like I want to play pride for my school. I love the game of football. I'm out here with my partners. Everybody got different things that trigger them to play football. Because I tell people all the time, you got to have a different kind of mindset to play football.
I don't think pride for his school is one of them though.
Well,
I don't think it is. Because you gotta listen. You gotta listen and play back the answers
what you gonna do with him, man?
Play back the answers
I know why
that he
they
gave
is.
you. You gotta listen.
Championships in school.
You gotta listen to the answers that he gave you.
None.
He said he played with his buddies though. He played with his buddies.
His favorite sport is not a team sport because he don't care what they doing over there.
But I think he like.
I know what I can do. They trash.
But you playing with your homeboys. So I think they got like you playing with your homeboys. Y'all get together. Y'all vibe. It's like it's a brotherhood that you have.
But it is.
We all
but at the
play
same
team
time,
sports.
But at the same time, you know if your homeboy trash.
Waldo, you tough.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You tough. You tough.
How?
You can't tell your homeboy trash.
What?
You tell
why
your
you can't?
homeboy trash. I don't do that. I don't. You just
So
gotta
what
get
you
better.
mean?
But just keep working. Just keep working, bro. Just
You
keep
right.
working.
Keep working, but you got to be honest with him and tell him that.
Lord have mercy.
See, at Jefferson, one thing at the university we had, and I told you,
You said had.
well, no,
Hey,
I
you
didn't.
Jefferson University.
The university I was just in high school. Hey, it's the most esteemed
Sean, I'm so
institution around
sorry.
here.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Well, I didn't take advantage of it.
It's a D school.
I wasn't militant like this. Well, I'm not militant now, but I
That's
didn't appreciate
cap. You
that
got
I
a
had.
military hat on.
I had
Yeah.
I had
Basically.
Coach Hub, Coach Nelson, Coach Mack, Coach Barnes were all on my coaching staff, and Coach Dawson. So I had an all-black coaching staff in the mid-'80s, and you could imagine how hard that was for them.
Yeah.
And he came from Acosta. So we didn't get no calls at Plant.
But I mean, even with that though, I
but-
think nowadays identifying with the kids is very important.
But
like
it was neighborhood, too, though, because
I understand.
everybody there.
Like I just found this out. Garcia will be going into his 32nd year at Hillsborough, and he started in '92 at Hillsborough. So you sit back and think he's had kids
who
and
had
probably their kids
Kids and
Oh,
their
yeah,
kids.
definitely.
coaching.
Easy.
And to me, like, somebody got to come in and say, you know what, you done had your run. Let somebody else come in. Because I don't care what nobody say. If you started coaching in 1992, the rules of the game's a
Game
lot
changed.
different.
Way
The game has
different.
changed.
Yeah, the game
You got to be able
changed.
to relate to today's kids. Because today's kids, they social media,
But
they
I-
huddle, they
I
do
coached
it.
in the 90s. I couldn't imagine me coaching
But you-
high school today.
But you have to.
I
I
wouldn't have the patience.
You have to think about the kid. It's not like kids don't want to go play for Nick Saban. I know he's retired now, but it's not like kids didn't want to go play for Nick Saban
Right. They wanted to play at Alabama because
he's
Nick Saban was there, and they knew it was an opportunity.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's Nick Saban.
It
No
could've
matter
been-
how
it
long
could've
has he been
been
coaching?
Knott Jenkins.
How
They
long
had
has he
that-
been coaching? So the game has evolved with the NIL deals
Right.
and the
So that's why,
ass passed
and I
them.
think that's
But
why he stepped
kids-
out.
Yeah.
But it is why.
Right.
But the kids still want to go play for Nick Saban at
Right.
the end of the day. So
Right.
it don't matter how long you've been coaching. If you could bring kids, you
Right.
should be able to
College,
find a
too,
way to
though.
win, though.
That's college.
But it's
even like
still
you
high
said, but
school
even like-
here in
like
the
you say,
area.
even like with high school in the
high
area.
school in the area. Like it's
Like
it's
in the
the
last,
same.
say, probably 20 years, it's been Tech's been strong, Armour's been strong, Plants had good runs. Jefferson's won a
Plenty had
state.
no good run,
Yeah,
bro.
Plant
They
been
was
solid.
alright,
Two
bro.
championships, didn't they?
Plant won a couple
alright,
titles.
bro.
Won a couple titles.
It was alright, bro.
I mean, so it's, and then I think something too, like you spoke about
Hey,
earlier.
what?
The
No.
parents are not engaged
Yeah.
as they
We a
are now.
basketball
I
team.
just know I know a couple
like
of coaches that like when they say they got Saturday practice, can you bring? Oh, I ain't bringing them. Y'all come get him. See, like that didn't go on you. If your child is engaged in something, you supporting what he's doing.
Right.
So even if it's like, okay, well, hey, I'll
We didn't
take
have them
him.
excuses. 'Cause we had plenty of single
my
mothers.
my friend,
My
you
mom
pick him
was a
up.
single mother, so
And, you work
Right.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
my sports and recreational activities was babysitters. My mama made sure I got to the babysitter.
Okay.
That's so like whatever I had to going on, she didn't have to worry about me for them 2 hours, 3 hours,
Right.
or whatever I had going on. Made sure I got there, and sometimes I might then need a ride back home.
Right, but I
But-
just think nowadays that the parents now is just like every parent think their child finna go to college playing sports. That's first, because it's so much emphasis put on athlete and not student, and that's where we are getting lost. Because you see a lot of kids that do great things in school, but when their grades ain't right,
Yeah, so it was,
now you stuck.
You had
One
more
kid that
parents.
was
Unlike
worried
the
about
University
graduating.
of Jefferson fellow over there. The
one
most
athlete that
parents
was-
don't think about their kids going to college. They think about their kids going to a professional endeavor. At least he's taking care of and that's what we talked about a couple of times on the side. I like who's good, but now I'll tell you, if you don't have grades, you're just not gonna make it.
Ain't gonna make
You're
it.
just not gonna
Right.
make it.
Yeah, but you good with a 3.7 though.
Oh, you're great with
And what-
it.
and what-
You
Especially
had to
there.
add all my GPAs up to get a 3.7.
For real. You got out of there though. You got out.
I
You
made it
got
out.
You made
I
it
made
out.
it out.
You
So
here?
that's you here. You made it out.
Yeah, you need to calculate, add mine up to get 3.7.
So like you say, and then you're going into your senior year at Jefferson. What's your aspiration? What do you want to do after leaving Jefferson? What do you want to do?
After leaving Jefferson, I want track or possibly football, whichever one. I would like to be on an athletic scholarship, but at the same time, I would love to get into journalism. I love listening to Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp.
You do?
Yes, sir.
Why? I'm kidding.
But now I'm telling you, now let me ask you. I know y'all got a
That's
newspaper,
fan-
right?
that's
Y'all got a
fan
school
union.
paper, right?
Huh?
Y'all got a school paper at Jefferson? Y'all
We
don't?
won't. We don't.
They do? Okay, yeah, I'm saying because you can start doing that.
I'm saying, no, we had.
Nah, he don't want to do that.
Oh, school. The yearbook.
No, not the yearbook. They got so they do a
paper.
school
Yeah,
paper. They
school
come out
paper
like
too.
once
He don't want to do that.
once
They
a
don't
week.
wanna-
They
you know,
put
they
the
might write
football
about the
score.
football
Oh
game.
yeah. They announce it. Yeah,
Yeah.
got you.
No,
Got you.
but nobody's
He don't-
writing it, right?
No, I know. I ain't never seen
Are
it.
you sure about that?
Now I'm telling you, now what you could do when you start school, let them know. Ask around, say, hey, I want to start writing because that looks good on your resume. Like I said, when you're applying for school, that looks good. Like I'm
He
writing, I
don't
write
wanna
for the
do
paper.
that. He don't want to write.
And go back
He
and see.
want to be
go
on the
back and see-
video.
Go back and see Bewitched,
He can
and
still-
you'll appreciate it.
That's Stephen A. Like I said, everybody got to start
I
somewhere.
already, I already know
play.
how they start.
Okay.
I'm just telling you what he want. I ain't telling
Yeah,
you
Charles Ford just said you're a wonderful kid. I know his son was at Jefferson. I know he
University. Yeah.
Charles, his son play football.
played basketball last, number
basketball,
23.
Oh, last,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, last.
Coach Ford, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Good thing he ain't play football, man. I'll bless his heart.
So going into, and I know y'all will be, because at one time they was working on the field at Jefferson, right?
They are right
They're
now.
doing it now.
It's almost should be almost done.
Y'all gonna have turf?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that'll be good
I believe
there
so.
then. That'll
Yeah,
be
it's
good
gonna
there
be
then.
They're doing
They
the
putting
track
turf
and
like pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, all the schools get it. They
Jefferson's
gonna-
the last school to get it.
But we finally got it. Like so, like
Lato
our track
got
and
turf?
They got a new one and then got another one
I think
redone.
Jefferson's actually the last school to get it. I
Lato,
really
yeah,
do.
you're right.
Okay, so let me ask
They
you,
got turf.
Right. Yep.
what's
Man,
your
that's
typical
crazy.
Friday
They
like? You
get
getting
Lato
dressed?
turf
You,
when they get
you,
y'all.
you stylish
Y'all
when you
trash.
My typical Friday.
yeah, when you getting ready, you got yourself, you got your gloves going, you got
What the
your
drip looking
got
like?
yeah, what that drip looking like?
Just this season, I was just putting on. I was
Whatever.
going through these three pairs of gloves and then just going. I
That's
ain't really
it?
had no drip like that.
But you gonna incorporate that this year?
Nah, man, he ain't
I don't know, not
he ain't about the fashion. He on the D line.
You know, do you like? I
You
mean, you
about
still be
business,
sporting.
about
What
business.
what number do you wear?
He can
What number?
get.
What jersey you wear?
I wore 80 last year,
80, yeah.
but sometimes I had to wear different numbers because it's. Never mind.
Okay, we ain't gonna put
They
you
were
on
trying
the
to put him on the offensive line, and he don't like it.
yeah, that line, that offensive line, that grunt work.
But
That's
see, not just that, but like I told him, and I told Coach Madula, I ain't trying to tell you how to run your team. I'm just trying to tell you how to
Get the best out your players.
my son. right? Because he has so much talent. Honestly, he really got a lot of talent. He don't know it, and the coach don't know it. I mean, you gonna throw him 100 balls. I don't care how you throw him, he gonna catch them.
So you're a better tight end, you think?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Do they line you up and
So like
where they put you tight?
end or a tight end like
Go tight.
play with me?
However
few
they
times
want,
I did,
however
it
they
was
want to
tight.
put him.
They
If
throw it
you-
to you?
If you put the ball in his area,
You
I'm
go
telling
get
you,
it?
He gonna go get it.
But see, that's a conversation with the OC. The OC
Right,
got to be
but-
on that.
But
That's another discussion. The OC is another discussion.
Because they
That's
have
crazy.
changed it.
They
have
changed that?
changed it because
Okay.
I was told last year that the coach was playing. What the game is?
Man.
Madden. Left, right, left.
What?
Oh man, how many plays y'all had last year? Seriously,
I don't even remember.
maybe 6, 7, 8 at the most.
Oh wow.
Seriously, 3 and
real-
out.
That's
But-
real vanilla, ain't it?
Right, it's real vanilla.
Trap
But-
left,
Yeah,
dive right.
That's it.
But at the
So-
same time, with the tight end thing, I kind of knew like that was more of a pipe dream because my guy, Mr. Washington, I'm in a club called the Kingsmen, where it's mainly just us black young men. It's few of us, and we.
Two boy
and,
dad.
So
Okay, said Mr. Watch. Okay, I'll do
Mr. Willie Washington.
Okay.
So in our club, he's one of the coaches. I believe he's the DB's coaches. But he told me there was a kid. Y'all may have heard of him a couple years ago named Gage Wilcox.
Yeah,
at
went to
Jefferson,
doing the
tight
Jefferson,
end.
yeah.
He told me that even Gage, he wasn't getting as a 4 or 5 star tight end. He wasn't getting targets like that. So I knew like I had to do something somewhere else. It wasn't just going to be tight end because if they didn't use him, he caught 20 balls in 4 years.
Y'all doing
Like, so-
707?
They are, yes, sir. They're down south right now, I believe.
There's
but
your opportunity right
but
there.
I think, but see, for me though, the
tough
OC,
with
the
trap,
OC
too.
has to incorporate.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And that's what I go back to. You got to, like Belichick said, you got to know your personnel. If I got a kid out here, how tall are you?
6'2".
6'2", you run track, and you got great hands. Let's incorporate at least a 5-play package. Let's bring DJ in, 3rd and 3, we inside,
But he's more than just a situational ball player.
I understand
Right,
that, but
yeah,
you
so-
got to. But the thing is, I don't want to complicate. If the offensive coordinator only got 6 plays, I don't want to complicate it.
I can uncomplicate that right now. You're fired. Go get me somebody who can make the best
But
out.
that's
You know,
easier
you
said.
had a kid that's 2 years older than him, maybe 3 years older than him, offensive coordinator last year.
Yeah, that's
So that's what I'm saying. So that's
what I
not.
thought you were talking
So you
about.
talking about a
He
kid
should've
that
been-
possibly when he was in the
should've
9th
been never
grade
there.
was a senior.
It ain't Joey, yeah.
Yeah, so that's not even. And to me, alumni, even
Who
like
they
the
had on the
school
staff?
board.
Who they had on the
talking
staff
about
last year?
We talked about it.
Yeah, and I want to put it out here. You got a kid that has won a Super Bowl,
On the staff.
On
a
the staff.
national championship in
the staff.
college, and a Super Bowl, and you got him the running back coach.
He's a running back coach. Yeah,
Make it make sense.
And he alumni.
and he's an alumni.
Also.
He's an alumni.
And that's why I keep going back to is that it no shade to what you got going on, but
lot
they
of shade.
but they need Jefferson blood out there to run
He went
Jefferson.
to Jefferson. Didn't he go to Jefferson?
No, Medulla didn't.
No.
No, Medulla not on the plant. But that goes back to say.
that bugs me, but that's just more personal.
But that's why I would go back to, like I was saying, but a lot of you old school guys got to really try to get out there and change the narrative because you're losing kids. They're going to different schools.
But nobody's coming.
But I do
there's-
believe. But let me say this:
There's
if
no
you,
complaints because nobody's there to
but
complain.
if you had a Jefferson coach in place, if you went and got Carlos Blake, Ramit Wilson, Keith Newman, you got some guys that have played
Maybe Ramit.
at an elite level. Like to me, that there's no
Maybe
way Ramit Wilson should be on staff and he's not the head coach. His credentials alone should put him in a position. Like I say, I played at Georgia, won national title, won Super Bowl with the Chiefs. That shouldn't even be a discussion.
at all. And I went to the university as well.
But I'm just saying.
Why do you keep? Go ahead.
Well, one thing I know is I know how our practices were, and even looking in retrospect, there's certain things there's certain traditions you just don't lose, and also. It wasn't as if we were allowed to be dumb at Jefferson either.
But it's not even that. Like I say, but if you don't have anybody with ties,
No, I agree with what you're saying on that part. But
But it doesn't matter about ties to Jefferson anymore. And that doesn't
and
matter.
the kids, I'm telling you, the kids now, they like you say, you play with the Jags.
The neighborhood
You
is
play with the
changing.
Jags. So the Jags are Jags, Panthers, Cardinals. What's the team? Foul Oaks. You got teams that feed schools.
Private village.
Right.
So even like West Tampa, the Spartans, they not sending them kids to Jefferson now.
No.
They go into tech. They hit tech. You might have a couple that may hit plant. And then if they got, grade, they might go to TC, might go to Berkeley, Jesuit or something like that. So it's just like.
And the neighborhoods have changed tremendously because West Tampa ain't our West Tampa.
Right.
Yeah.
But you still got Carver City. Jefferson
City,
main hub is Carver
Carver City no
City. But they still there now. I mean, they got some people in there, but it's still you still got a good flux. I mean,
So I want to ask DJ. So you play with the Jags. So a lot of your teammates, pretty good football players. Y'all basically a youth organization as an elite level.
right.
Did any other of your teammates come with you to Jefferson, or where did they go to play at?
O'Shea, the guy I was telling you about, I know he was at Jefferson. The rest of them, JoJo go to Berkeley Prep.
Right.
Who was on here with y'all?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Dallas at Berkeley.
Dallas, he at Berkeley. Sincere, I think. It was
You got
a
a
kid named
couple boys at
Sincere.
Tech.
I think he go to Hillsboro, I think.
Yeah.
And then I know a few at Tech for sure.
That's what I'm saying. So Tech is
Tech got the majority of them.
They plucking them.
But Tech, as I tell you, Tech coaches are youth football coaches. From majority of them were youth football coaches
Right.
and connected to the youth.
And they still connected with the program.
Yeah,
Bring me, give me a kid. Okay, who you got out here?
that's the difference.
Yeah.
That's the difference in high school football. Right now, that's
And
the
that's
difference in
something
high
like you
school
said. So
football.
whoever's at
they was
Jefferson-
connected with the Jags and then the Tampa Hurricanes,
Right.
which I don't know what they
They
changed
not
the
they
name.
not the inner city
yeah.
Bengals. But like you say, but
Yeah.
I think with that, you got to have somebody on staff to get out here and hit these games on Saturday. You got to. That way you stay connected. One, you talk about the community, you got to stay connected. So
No,
if
I agree.
you just do a film on Saturday, kids ain't coming over there. They not. So we're gonna take our next break, Torrey. We're gonna get back in with DJ and Knott. This gonna be brought to you by going to bring Odell Beckham.
Okay, we ready.
King's care. Go bring his son.
Turn
up.
my
There
mic
you
up.
go.
Turn me up in the headphones, B.
Turn it up.
Y'all check us out, kingscare.com, care with a K, kings_care on Instagram, for a king made by a queen. We have beard oil, beard conditioner, beard shampoo, conditioner, and also wave pomade. Y'all make sure y'all check us out, man.
I
We
say
at
pomade laugh.
Amazon.
Somebody laughed at me when I said that.
Amazon,
Pomade.
still working on Amazon Prime, and we are in Brandon Mall at the Everyday Shops. So y'all make sure y'all check us out. We will be at another location selling limited products. We're not sure it's going to be a salon, so I'm not sure what products we're going to be selling at the salon, but we're working on getting them into a salon as well in Brandon, the Brandon area. So y'all stay tuned, man.
Okay.
Kingscare.com with a K.
Also, my man Carlos Martin Auto Repair Center. Go check them out. 7101 North 40th Street.
Let me guess, he
Yeah, you don't want- you don't
No,
want-
he still ride with Kyrie down.
Okay.
I told him the car go.
The Earth flat.
The car getting out of gas tonight though. 813
The Earth flat.
443 4730. They're not gonna beat Boston. But that's fine. If you think that, then no problem.
Who that said Kyrie ain't never won in Boston?
Kyrie.
He say he been struggling. He ain't won the last 12 times he been there.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, so
Since he
we'll see what
left
happens
Boston.
tonight. Since he left Boston. And also Elevated Designs, you get your apparel. We got some Juneteenth stuff also. 813-400-7015. You can go online, elevatedesigns.net. Got some good stuff for you. So
And y'all buy that Juneteenth apparel from people that look like y'all. Don't buy them from
Yeah.
Walmart now.
yeah,
Exactly.
amen. Good stuff.
Oh, okay.
You ain't got to get them from him, from Elevated Designs, but you can get it from
Don't get it from
yeah.
Don't get it from Seth. I appreciate that.
From
Thank you.
Kyle.
Yeah, and
Kyle.
don't be going to churches, black churches with an audience full of white folks either.
Right.
Okay.
You must be talking about Joel Osteen.
They deep
No,
today.
no, I'm talking
So,
about-
hey, so we do not own the rights to this music. Give us a quick bit. We'll be right back. Give us our
You
tour.
sitting in Detroit? Yeah, so
All right, what's going on, good people? Get into the last segment of
Let's
Chop Shop.
go.
Got Dade City, world famous Waldo.
You welcome.
Got my man Ruff, a.k.a. Greg
What?
Doss, kicking it. DJ Jenkins and his dad, Knott, special guest on the show tonight. So, going into, you got football starting in about another, practice start August. Y'all doing 7-on-7s now. What's your realistic expectation of y'all this season? What you looking for this year? Realistic.
What you keep saying?
To win every
realistic for?
game.
I don't even know.
To win every game.
What you mean realistic?
Like,
Bro,
I haven't-
you can say
I got
okay.
expectations. You don't got to keep saying realistic.
Okay,
Like
expectation. Excuse me. You right there. Expectation.
I got to remind you, I've been doing AAUs. Like, I haven't really been like around the team, but like
Okay.
this, when I was still in school, a bunch of players said they're making the playoffs.
Okay.
So,
Well, you got
Okay.
to
That's
start
the goal.
somewhere. You got to
That's the
start
goal.
somewhere. So that's fair. I'm good with that. But that's why I say it's the mindset. You got to believe, and I think that's what a lot of people struggle with. Because when you look at the schedule, and everybody get the schedule, so you look at the games like, man, I don't know, we can beat them. We should beat
but
them.
for though, it should be straight this year because last year that King game that y'all mentioned earlier, I forgot to tell earlier, the quarterback, his name's Jack, he hurt his arm on, I think in the third quarter he hurt his arm and it was bad, whatever it was. And then our backup quarterback, who's now Robinson, he broke his collarbone the very next
Very
two
next
plays
play,
coming
Wow.
in. So
You're playing with a number 3 from start.
some games, just the athlete would be back there and they just, just be trying to make it work. So only a few games they had.
But, see,
with
but
actual
also with
quarterback.
that,
I didn't know
they
that
only
part,
dress
so-
out. How many of y'all dress out? About 45?
yeah,
I don't know.
More than that.
More than that? Okay.
and Jefferson it was more than that.
Yeah, I think it was more than that. It was more than
I don't know. The only person.
If you don't have a quarterback, especially at that level,
Yeah, that's tough.
you can't do anything. Especially because you all run spread style offense, right? Everybody
I
still.
believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, they was trying to run a spread.
Yeah, you can't do it.
He was there. He was there like for most of the home games, but like it was just some games. I think he had something torn in his arm.
He wasn't effective in
For
number
Then,
2.
like you said, if your lineman ain't blocking, that's
I
tough.
want to ask about the little kid. What his name? Juice.
Juice, yeah.
Did he get any bigger?
Not from when I seen him. Last seen him.
Who was Juice?
Juice.
He was number 26. His jersey was
Right. The little man.
the littlest thing out there.
I believe he going to Chamberlain now.
Oh, he went to
If
Chamberlain.
I'm not mistaken.
And see, Wilder.
That's all
Wilder got
y'all
that job,
needed.
so he plucked a lot of
Y'all
kids too.
needed more players with the heart of Juice.
But I think that goes
He
back
about bigger
to.
than Pez Spencer.
But just like
He
just
about
like you
bigger than
said earlier,
Pez Spencer.
He was
It's a
little
sense
kid,
of
but
taking
his
heart.
got there, but he had a heart.
But his heart
Right.
though.
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. When you being a senior this year, you're gonna be looked at as one of the leaders. So you got to lead. You got to set the example. If you go out there with the mindset, because when you play sports, is you look for certain guys to be like, okay, you know, we ready to play. You got to come out ready to play. You got to have that mindset.
Your mindset should be dominate.
Mindset should be dominant. We figure out here and dominate.
Every
like
play,
you say, you got sickles.
Your mindset
That's how it
is
was in track
dominate.
too, yeah. Like our seniors.
Yeah.
My friend Quinn, that was I believe I mentioned him earlier. Like
Yeah, you
he
did.
was like our team captain. We call him TC. So
He was the hype guy. He getting y'all ready to play.
You don't even got to be a rah-rah guy. All you got to do is dominate every play.
Yeah.
Let your play speak for itself. If you're not really a vocal leader,
But every team needs somebody that
they do need it.
People will rally around. And
They do. Every team does need that, but you don't have to be that if that's not you.
Right.
So don't try to force yourself into that position.
They'll look
Lead
crazy
by
like,
dominating.
Yeah, what you
Lead by
doing?
dominating.
You see Walter, man. Walter been talking about let's get ready to play, but Walter don't even talk. Like people didn't take that
now
serious. They wouldn't
now
even
he
take.
looking like, man, what is this nigga talking about?
Yeah, they wouldn't even take them serious. You know what I'm saying? You got guys that
Man,
play
shut
their
up,
role.
bro. You
That play their role. You know, like when you play that king, you just. I don't really see you being an outspoken guy. The guy you like just go with the flow for the guy here and play. Let's get out here and hoop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all have a hype guy?
Coach Watson was the hype guy.
Coach was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
See,
was
we
the
had
hype
different
guy.
kind of coaches back then too.
Yeah, he was the hype guy because he would get psyched. Now he psych us out.
Y'all get ready to come out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you better get there.
Look on his face and let's
You
go.
better get there.
You better
Yeah,
go.
Get there. Yes, sir.
Shout out Coach Wiley the son too, boy. But like I say, but that's something else. That's something important. Like we all played for good coaches, and I think that's the thing that is so lost with today's generation. You know, when you take like you say, Coach Washington played, Chinelli played. You played with Nelson Hunt. They
played.
guys that played. So when you get a guy, and I'm not bashing, but we got to have
You can
guys
bash, it's
that.
okay, this our
but we
show.
got to have guys that got the groundwork and resume where you can say, okay, yeah, you know what, yeah, I can.
So
Just
the
to say
offensive
you got the
coordinators don't
position
got the
because you
resume.
got to.
No, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Our coaches had better products to work for. Y'all are far more athletic, but
Very.
here, we didn't have talking back. There's things that just didn't go on.
But then also too is
It's a
that
different
where
culture.
parents back then let you coach their kids.
Yeah, and they were
See,
doing this.
nowadays,
They dropped
a
you
little
off
more
and they was
vocal.
done with it.
A little more vocal. little more-
That was getting dropped off at the babysitter. Like I said, my sports, athletic, extracurricular activities. So I was football, baseball, basketball. I was in something year round because my mama needed somewhere to put me because she had to go to work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
these guys, these coaches in Dade City, these was father figures to me.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
all of these guys really molded me and taught me everything I needed to know about being a man or listening to authority. And
Right.
we didn't really have a choice but to listen to the coach.
Right.
They probably was gonna kick our ass, like
Right.
just to keep it 100 with you, because
Right.
our coaches, it was there's our
College level
coach
is
knew
lower.
my mama, my grandma,
Right.
and
Right, exactly.
all my uncles.
Right. And like
So
you-
if he put his hands on me, what he gonna go to them? Well, I told the nigga he should have been listening. He ain't out here doing
and
this.
then, and then you had the green light. You had the green light back
Right.
then when you could do that.
It was
know,
a go. It was a green
Right.
light.
Yeah.
Do you
different.
miss playing basketball?
Yeah, no, sir.
Not really.
Track done just overtook like
Well, stay at it. Like I say,
Doing-
man. You know, stay the grind and keep it going. Like I say, and keep. How often do you work out doing the shot put? You do it weekly or?
so right now I'm basically going every other day. One day I'll go. We got a gym at the house. I'll go to the house in the morning, get a little workout in. There's a throwing park right behind King.
I gotta ask you. Does he push you?
No, sir.
You don't
No.
push you? I mean, like you lift
Like
like.
I don't. I can be pushed.
Okay.
I will
All
say
right.
like I can be like when I'm by myself. Like I'll go.
See, your dad a old school dude. So I know we get it. We want to test you to see how far
Yes, sir.
you willing
Yeah.
to go.
So
And he's gonna find out the breaking point.
Yeah.
Well, I used to do that. And I learned from my oldest son, Jaquez, that
Yeah.
I was so hard on him that it almost separated our relationship at
I
one
understand.
point.
I'm
Right?
Okay.
So I would prefer one of you guys to coach him or to push him than me, because
It's different when it's
It's
dad.
different. Yeah.
Right.
It's dad.
He'll take it. Heck, he'll take it better from one of y'all than me.
So let me ask you this. So
I'm
when
gonna tell
you
just kids in general.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. Went little Michael. He don't listen to nothing his daddy told him.
at all,
Like no, like once he got like to a certain level, like he was just like,
I'm straight, dad. You ain't
I'm
gotta-
straight on you. His daddy said, "Bro, what you think I was a scrub or something?" He pulled out old high school tapes and college. His old college that he had to show him. Like, boy, I played football. Boy, I wasn't trash. Boy, you need to listen to me, bro. Like, I played at a high level, just like you won't play at a
Right.
high level. I ain't make it
Right.
to the league, but
Right.
you need. And he said after he did that, he was more
Yeah,
like
more respect for him.
receptive to what he was saying. Yeah. But he still had to stop coaching and give him to
Somebody else.
yeah.
So
So I think what happens is in that ear, they hear me so much,
It comes numb. It's like
I start blocking it out.
Okay.
I hear
But-
you, but I don't hear you.
I was gonna say, but at the same time, in critical moments,
it'll come back. It's there.
they
It's
still
there.
hear you.
Yeah, I know.
They
My
like
dad
it's-
told me, right.
It might be a million people yelling, screaming in the stands, and you over there, son, blah blah blah. All he hears, son, blah blah blah.
So do you look for him when you're doing track and football? Do you look for your dad? Like,
No, he trying to hide. He-
Like no. Like when I be
He's
like
focused in,
yeah,
he's focused.
like I'm looking for someone to be there for me. But like when I'm in competition, like I'm like okay, like this is what I need to be doing. Like
Blinders
when I'm
are
going to
on.
throw.
Yeah.
So it's like
Oh, okay.
so you like when you get
But
through,
before
like,
you get in the circle, you
right, yeah, yes sir.
Yeah.
I'm looking out
Where
with my
you at?
pops, my
Okay.
coach, my mom. So she's there.
okay, yeah, that's important. I think like Knott was saying, a lot of times you have parents that don't even attend events, don't even come, and they got to hear from somebody else. You know how your child did. Like I think that's crazy. Like,
but it might not be
Yeah.
crazy. Do you don't know what their life got?
don't say. I mean, you don't know the dynamic, but I mean, but
Because it might be the only parent in the house, and if she don't go to work, get this overtime, the lights might get cut off.
I respect that
Yeah.
too. But I mean, but in a two-parent home, so your mother never saw none of your stuff.
No, she when she could come, she
That's
came.
what I'm saying, but okay, that's
when
what
she
I'm saying.
could come, she came, but it wasn't many times that she was able
I
to come.
understand.
She worked 2 jobs
But
until I was.
you had a big family too, so you were able to. If she didn't come,
Yeah,
you still
yeah.
had support that would come out.
Man, them niggas ain't come to my game. My grandma came. Like, she came every now and then, but they wasn't coming to my games, bro. Them niggas, they wasn't coming, bro. Because you got to think about everybody that's giving support now to the kids is my age.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now we are pouring back into the kids, but
Right.
my mom's, that's the generation that was supposed to be making everything better for us.
Yeah.
So they were out working. Everybody's working. That was
they were making it better for you all.
they definitely were, but I don't know. We'll talk about that off air.
Well, they were there.
We'll discuss that off air. But I love my family. I love y'all to death. But they were out working. They were the workers, and they put in overtime and doing everything they could to make our life better. My generation.
There's a word for it. It's called sacrifice, but
Right.
you know.
So let me ask you.
Yeah,
when you
I'm
played-
not complaining.
did
I
you play-
love all of them.
Did you play offense? You played tight end with the Jags too?
Nah, I just did D-line.
D-line?
Jags.
Sack, fumble. Did you ever
did a
score?
little bit with
So how'd you
Oh,
find
yeah,
how
it
they
was-
found you had hands then if you didn't play?
Sir?
Just passing in at the house. How did they learn that you could actually catch the ball, or do they not know he can catch?
With
it?
Jefferson?
Duke would let him play tight end every now and again. You know,
Just in general, the coach at Jefferson knows you can catch the ball, right?
Like yeah, but just when we got in season, it was just like they would just move to something else, I guess.
And that's what I'm saying. But even
But if the quarterback was hurt most of the time, they probably couldn't throw it.
Well, once they got in season, they realized we ain't this good, so they just went real basic, real basic vanilla. You know, real basic. And it was hard for me to watch. Just I've been around sports.
It was hard for me to
I'm
watch when I
playing
went to that Gator game. I
You know, I'm
called
watching
dogs.
plays, and I'm like, it's the same play. That's the same play, same play,
Right.
same play. Seriously, I can't make it up, man. I'm not trying to be funny, man. They probably had maybe 7 or 8 plays the entire season. That was with the quarterback before he got hurt.
and the thing about it is you got guys you playing against. So I know they roasted you like during the week after, like y'all getting blowed out, getting beat. DJ, we whooped y'all, man. Like
I can't speak on that because it ain't happened to me. But
Okay,
like some of
okay.
my friends, like again, like we only got the week 3 versus Sumner I can tell I only got to week 3 because I ended up cracking my rib after that game. Then that was it with that. But I can tell you after that game, we lost bad. I'll tell you that.
64 nothing. Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
60 or 70.
I can tell you. I don't like losing that much.
You shouldn't like say you want to compete. You want to compete, but I think that's the thing, and also with that is that, and we talk a lot, and it's like when you see kids getting blown out like that, what keeps them coming back? You know what I'm saying? Because today's kid does not really handle adverse situations. So if you're in a situation where, hey, like
some of those people, I think, like for me, like. If you done came the whole summer, you done been in the sun every single day. You're like, your summer done been football early in the mornings. You be getting up. So when it gets close to the season, y'all probably know about for any sport, getting up early, working out before school, getting in them showers.
We had two days.
We had 2 days. We did a 2 day era.
Like you sitting in the meetings, like all the mental focus, like you probably don't want to quit.
On the field.
Like after all that work you done put in,
on the field.
I can just imagine. So
Pads, full.
2 a days.
2 a days.
Yeah. We wasn't no 2 days. It wasn't no meeting.
Wasn't no film. Wasn't no meeting. We were 8
2
to 10.
Was
we was 8 to 10 and 4 to 6.
Right.
And that's what it was.
I don't even think we went at 4. It was probably like 8 to 10. We come back at 2.
No, we were 4. We were 4 to 6. And then on Thursday we had to go like 6 to 8. So we'll get that little break, and then you all Friday. But just piggybacking on what you were saying, is everybody don't love football, so they got different things that keeps them coming. And like your dad was saying, y'all getting running clock 3-4 weeks in a row. Kids today don't handle that. So it's like, man, I ain't doing this no more, man. Like this ain't worth it. Like why am I still coming?
But even if you are getting running clock, you are getting pummeled. For the kids, it's not really like what are the kids gonna do? It's on the coaching staff. How do you keep these kids?
How do you keep them motivated?
Motivated
that's
to come
what
out.
I meant, right?
To come out and play. That's on the coaching staff.
You mean what's the post game conversation?
Not even the post game. Like the game over.
When you come back Monday.
Yeah. When we come back Monday, what are you doing for a different outcome on this week?
Okay, well, I hadn't finished, but post game, then pre-game build up for the next upcoming week, putting in game plan. I don't know, because that is kind of interesting. I don't want to say that the kids are. Well, yeah, I think it's known that they're better, but they're a little softer when it comes to what their.
I don't want to say Jefferson kids are better.
Like so I'll give y'all an example. The first game we played versus Gaither that you were saying earlier. I remember there was some people who went to Jefferson the year before transferred over to Gaither, and yes sir. And I remember one player like a month before that game versus Gaither, he went to Gaither. One of the good tackles on our team, and so I remember right before the first game we were getting ready to walk out. God, Jesus, I don't know if I should be saying this, but Coach Mdula was like, I want to get these MFers, like for reasons like that. And I remember we was all like, hype. Yes, sir.
He trying to get y'all hype.
And like, I remember at the time we was all like, let's go. Like, like we're not going to just like
lay down.
Okay, lay down, right. Yeah. We're going to go. So I remember we went out there and I remember after the game, everyone would talk about last year, how like the year before that same game against Gaither, it was like 60 to 0. Like it was bad.
Right.
But I remember coming out of that game, it was still like 40-something 0. But like I remember there was optimism still with King coming next week, and then potentially like having the quarterback. We didn't, obviously that wasn't planned for the quarterback getting hurt, and every other game he could only play, but
he was limited. Limited in his production. I'm looking at this thing like a better head coach, and even at the universities, listen to me, a better head coach, those kids aren't leaving. If we had, like you said, we had blue blood there, and that does make a difference, because the kids,
it does make a difference.
Listen, if you transfer from the university and we have a bad squad, but you can go somewhere else and start, that means you had a quality kid on your team.
Of course.
Yes, but at the same time, it's not even about the kid that transferred. Let him leave. You have to build. You have to be able to bring. You have to be able to bring more talent in. So now he left.
I don't want him back because now you're a trader. I'm not saying you
No. I'm saying I'm saying not get him back, but he left. But there was no one to replace him because the younger
competition is there. No, but but competition breeds depth.
Bless you. Are you good?
Bless you. That's how you get better. You have to have competition.
Talent breeds depth.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No,
So you can compete as much as you want, but if you trash, you trash.
Right.
At the end of the day,
when you
you
sit
can
back and look
compete as
at
much as you want. You're just gonna continue
right,
to lose.
and when you look at good teams that drop off, they still work. It's really like in college when you get guys. Okay, this guy's going to the league. Next man up. That drop off is not as bad. But you're talking about a kid that was probably one of the better linemen on their team, and then went somewhere else. Unless they got a kid that done came in, transferred, but
Right, don't have much depth.
they ain't got that much depth.
Right.
So you talking about they dress? Let's just say they dress 60 kids. How many guys are really linemen? Truthfully, 15 maybe, if that.
No, you don't have 15 linemen on a high school team.
Yeah, you right.
The only team that probably got that is the big team, Sumner,
Chet.
maybe.
Yeah,
You don't have
Schools
15
like that.
linemen on any high school team in this area.
I'll say 12.
No, you don't.
I don't know about that now. I mean,
No, you do not. You hope you got 5.
So you gonna have 5.
you mean on both
No,
sides
no,
of the ball?
I'm-
On both sides of the ball, just so 10.
No, I'm not saying quality. I'm saying, but you got guys, big kids, 250, 260 running around the school. I mean, they gonna be on the line.
But what school has that?
Well, some are dressing out 90. I'm sure they probably got a.
I'm thinking. I know it's a different era, but I know we had at least. I'm thinking about because you could look down there, see him pushing the sled. We had far more. I mean, I'm talking about we had big guys.
Right.
I don't think you have. So
You gonna tell me you don't have 12 guys on y'all's team that weighed about 240?
Oh no, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah,
No, it's just like
you can't play safety.
whoever said
They gotta
15,
hold the line to or something.
you know, if you got 15 linemen on your team, like it's
But I'm just saying, but 15
you going to
quality.
state.
15 quality linemen. So let's back up. 15 quality.
If you got 15 quality
Oh,
linemen,
then
you going to
you
state.
go to state. But you probably got, like I said, but I did.
That's
Okay, but even
abnormal,
but even like your skill position, let's say average high
skill
school,
positions is
probably what, say 30?
yeah.
Okay, 30. How many out of them 30 are solid ball players?
In this area,
Just say in this area.
I'm gonna say about 15 to 20.
Quite a few of them.
On one team.
They're athletic, is what he's saying.
Yeah, that like the kid, the skill positions is not the problem.
So you think it's coaching?
No, it's the trenches. It's the trenches. Like the big boys is all going to the same school, and when they going to the same school, like when Armour was winning, how big were they?
They were huge.
When Tech is winning, how big are they?
Huge.
Now they got the linemen, they got the D linemen,
Yeah.
and the athletes is already going
And
there.
they're
The
not the
athletes
same
are
players.
the
You
athletes are everywhere.
You talking about a guy
Tech
280?
had, Jefferson had athletes,
Yeah.
but they don't got nobody that can get them the ball.
Right.
If the line is trash, they can't get them the ball.
And that's what I'm saying. So now that's where you have to try to take a chance on a kid and see if he'll stay where he could be developed.
Right.
And that's the thing nowadays is that they can go there and play.
But you can't have a kid.
Oh, you gotta have a couple.
You have to bring in. You have to be
to
a coach
compete. Yeah, we gotta
that
compete.
can bring in a group of kids that believe in you and changing
Which- yeah.
changing the program.
Change the program around.
The long-term
Right.
objective, yeah.
You have to have somebody
even like-
that
but
can
when
do
not-
that,
but
and
when
it's gonna
not
take
said-
a reputable coach to
But
do
when I
that.
said the OC is 21, 22 years old, that's a problem.
It's a big
No, it's a big problem.
It's a big
There's
problem,
there's
especially
no
when
way he
it's
should
a
be.
problem when you have a quality talent on the staff. That's what makes it a bigger problem. He's not to say the 19-year-old can't be or the 20-year-old can't be on the staff. He can't be in that position.
Can't be in that position.
from what I understand, he's not the kid. He helps out, but the main OC is this guy.
No. Don't come to this year. Let's go back to last year. We're talking about
Last year,
because they do have a new OC this year.
But last year was,
But last year,
21, 22
last
years.
year's what it was.
later in the season, the guy was coming to help out. Who was with the championship team a couple years ago? Who was the O-line coach? So They got help.
So why
there.
did this ain't promote Ramit?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know.
Does Ramik have? Well, no. To be old, he doesn't have to have a. Degree
No,
to
you
be
got to need a degree to be a head coach.
Okay, so it doesn't make any sense then.
But he could have been the assistant, like over.
Unless he had something else going on.
I just know he
Still
was the
coulda made
special
him
teams and running backs.
offense coordinator.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like he don't have to have a degree to be the offensive coordinator.
He could have been the assistant head coach.
You know, he was a running back coach.
Yeah,
He could have been.
yeah, the man next to the man. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna take our last break. Then we're gonna hit DJ with this good rapid fire. So
Well, you can ask him now.
no, we ain't gonna do y'all tripping, man. Let's put that on the spot like that. Let's bring
many
up
prom
Conan
dates you
first. Let's bring up Conan first down there
How
downtown
many
Carver
options you
City,
got for the
man.
prom? You don't.
Don't put that man.
Man, what?
Torian, please.
School's over.
Torian, pull this
No,
up,
the
man.
senior prom.
He talking about the
No,
prom.
that was junior prom. The senior
Conan
prom
Barbecue,
coming
man.
up.
1510
That's next year,
Hubert.
That's next year. How many options we got?
813-870-0404. Go check them out, man. Best barbecue in the
In the early
city.
running, so we got to
Hands
start.
down.
And then pull up Wingstop. We got Wingstop
the
on here too.
preseason college poll. We gonna pull up.
How they did last year with bowls they
Yeah.
went to. Man, you out here tripping. 9 locations throughout the Bay Area that actually rock with Chop
That's
Shop. We're going to
Conan's.
pull those up.
Oh, okay, there we go.
23048, Florida Highway 54, 813-705-9464. Smack dab in the trap, 2115 East Hillsboro, 813-559.
Right across from Alibi. If y'all know
1527.
where that's at.
Close one to DJ, so if you ever want to leave school, get your little wings, go right to the 107 South Dale Mabry, 813-551-2423.
Get the extra ones too, because you know.
Yeah, they good.
Somebody else.
14915 out at North Florida, 813-851-0088. Then we also got Club Kathleen, 4217 South Florida, 863-450-2353. Down the old school Club
Beware of
Jordan,
Grady Judd.
10019 North Dale Baby, 813-374-3566. Also out there in Western Chapel, 1219 Roosby Downs, 836-0222. We had all started at 2776 North Fowler, 813-903-9464. Well, I'm finna go for the first half of the game. 9305 North 56, 813-373-5174.
Chop Shop headquarters.
Chop Shop headquarters. So give us a quick break. Give us like a minute. So we're going to come back, and we come back on the back end. We're going to do this rapid fire with old DJ Jenkins. right, we're gonna get to our last segment of Chop Shop. We got
Hurry up.
world famous. Well, we finna get out of here. World famous Waldo, aka Ruff.
What did you
Knott
want?
Jenkins, DJ Jenkins. So this will be brought to you.
welcome.
Rapid Fire will be brought to you by my man Nick Wilson. The good folks at Boss Hog and Confident LLC. Your load is our strength.
And he been trapping lemonade. You ain't seen
Yeah, I see it.
lemonade.
Definitely. He trapping it off. We got them coming in July. They're gonna be good.
Trapping.
Send an email out.
Trapping that lemonade.
ReneeAdmin.Smith@BossHallLLC.com. 813-364-4390. Desk number 813-419-1620. Ask you some real quick questions, nothing crazy.
By
So
prom, yeah.
no prom related
Oh.
issues. So we're gonna keep this real simple.
Oh, he like Cuban sandwich?
Favorite food?
Yeah.
Favorite food?
Got to be Cuban sandwich.
Baked chicken.
Baked chicken. Okay.
They do that too.
Yeah.
Favorite football team? College.
Dallas Cowboys. Oh, college. Clemson.
He
like-
brain
Clemson.
wide.
Wait. So the Cowboys your favorite team?
Yeah, that wasn't the question.
Okay, so we get into it now. So did you have a choice on that, or you just
No, he was
born
brain
into
wide.
it?
It was like inherited. It was like,
Inherited. Okay, I get that.
figured
I
out.
get
Yeah, he
that.
brain
Who's your
wide.
favorite all-time Dallas Cowboy that you've seen?
My favorite all-time Dallas Cowboy
That you've seen. We ain't gotta go old school. We keep it simple. I know you 2000. What you born? 2006.
7.
7. Okay, so let's go 2007 up to now.
Younger
none.
Zeke.
Younger Zeke.
Younger Zeke.
Okay.
Was there
okay.
ain't none?
How do you feel? What do you think the Cowboys gonna do this year?
What I feel like they gonna do, I feel like they gonna win
You
the
ran it
division.
down. You see how you talk?
Yeah.
You done got caught. Now he wound up now.
I feel like they gonna win the division again.
And get put out in the wild
No,
card.
leave it alone.
Oh.
I feel like they gonna I feel like they gonna win the division again.
Okay.
Those are my expectations. They're very low. I got Dak going for 40 touchdowns and 7 interceptions.
That's it.
Yes,
That
sir.
might win MVP with them type numbers.
He
And
was
he
in the
went
running
to
last
And they'll
year.
still go home
Yeah,
in
he
the
was
first
running up
round.
last year.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was in the running last year.
Favorite basketball
Hold
player?
on,
First
Steph
round.
Curry.
Steph Curry. Okay.
Really?
What you like to listen to before games? If you listen to any music
So I'll go games and track because I listen to music for both. Raw wave.
for both.
Yes, sir.
What do you like? Any old school music?
Yes, sir. I do. I love old school music.
What's your favorite old school group? What you like?
Artist.
I don't really got a group.
All right, or just artists. All right, who you like?
Michael Jackson. I like the Lenny Williams guy.
I love you, girl. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, he on the phone.
begging.
He on the phone. He on the phone saying name there.
He begging. Yeah, he begging. Baby, please.
Yeah, he on the phone saying name. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie. Favorite movie. Mission Impossible.
Okay. Favorite actor?
Will Smith.
Will Smith. Okay. Before the slap or after the slap?
He ain't done that just
Ain't gonna bother. Okay. You seen Bad Boys, the newest one?
Yes, sir. I have.
What's your favorite one out of all
forgot about
4 of
that.
them? What's your favorite
Second
one?
one. Second one.
Second?
Nothing's
Gabrielle
ever
Union?
Nothing's ever beaten the Jamaican scene.
Nothing ever beat that. Okay. Trait that you got from your dad that you, I know this ain't that, this is in me. We all got different traits from our parents. What you got from your dad?
Like a little harsh sometimes.
You can be harsh at
I
times.
think-
You like you real laid back though.
Like not harsh, but like I just
Direct.
call what I see.
You call what you see?
Yes, sir.
That's
That's
not
called
too.
honesty.
Not called. Yes, that's being very honest.
honest.
And some people don't like
They
that.
say it's called being candid. Yeah.
Candid, yes, sir.
Yeah, some people don't like that. So when
Some
you
people
call
say it's
people,
rude though. The soft people.
So
Keep going hunting the soft people. That's
yeah,
what they call
losers.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Losers. Jefferson.
I don't know what that mean.
do you like any Buck players? I want you to get in trouble with that beat. I want you to.
I got.
He like Mike Evans.
I like Levante David. I like him.
That's
Yeah,
Buck
Mike
Life.
Evans too.
Buck Life.
Antoine Winfield the most.
Okay.
Yeah, he probably the best safety. y'all have ever seen.
Non-Cowboys, non-Buck. Who's a player NFL you like to see play?
Non-Cowboys.
You like to watch?
Nick Bosa.
Okay, that's different. Nick Bosa.
That
Okay.
ain't different. That ain't different. That's talent. They play
I'm just saying, it's talent, but I'm just saying because most people go for the Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
You know,
Nick Bosa.
Justin Jefferson do the gritty.
Yeah, defense alignment.
And
Okay.
I love I like watching this isn't a popular name. I just said that now I can't think of his name. Patrick Ricard and Kyle Huschek.
Yeah, play for the Ravens.
Like
Fullback, okay.
They're like fullback, they can do anything.
Yeah, see,
I like what
he's
they do.
student of the game. So I got to ask you.
No, he really is. Yeah.
Let's paint this picture. Homecoming night. You playing tight end.
Who you taking with you to the dance?
No, now you take it to the dance. If you score,
Who's in the
if you score, is there a celebration dance that you gonna do in the end zone?
Nah, I'm lame.
You lame?
If that were to happen, I'd just be walking back.
Just get the ball to the
be
ref?
like, yeah.
They just get the ball to the ref?
Yeah.
No gritty,
No, I
nothing
can't
like
dance.
that?
I'm not smart.
No whip, no nay,
Have
nothing?
you ever scored a touchdown before?
No, sir.
Oh, it'll be something different then.
Okay.
No, I just.
Oh, that first one.
I'm telling you, I'm lame.
That first one gonna be different.
Man, you gotta do something, bro. Do a backflip.
He ain't gonna be able to help it. That first one gonna be a different feeling.
Well, like I said, we're going to definitely try to
Especially if
check
They
you
probably
out.
just gonna
We're
yell.
going to
though.
definitely try to check you out this
You just,
season, man.
gotta
'cause,
hope. You just gotta hope nobody close to him, cause he gonna yell.
and definitely on
But
that
it
track.
might be like on
Yes, sir,
somebody
got
like in their
about a-
face.
About a month left with AAU. Got to meet Friday and Saturday actually, and then
Where y'all at?
at Winter Park.
Okay.
I can't remember the high school name, but there. And then I'm probably gonna do AAU Club Championships, which is in Jacksonville, back at University of North Florida,
Okay.
in early July, and then on
Okay, then
football
you come
after
back,
that.
come back to football after that. Okay. Well, any shout outs you want to give, man? The floor is yours.
Yes, sir. Shout out, like I said, shout out Coach Ryan McGee. Shout out Coach K, Coach Graham. These married couple, beautiful couple who been helping me out the past 2 weeks.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Quentin, Big Duke, DeMarcus. They know
Okay.
who I'm talking to.
Okay.
Shout out all Jefferson. Shout out everybody.
Yeah,
my
go.
moms.
Yeah.
Shout out to my moms.
Dogs.
The University of Thomas Jefferson
Yeah,
High
dog.
School.
He still go there.
And shout out this man sitting to my left. And, y'all call
yeah,
him Knott.
that-
That's my pops.
There you go.
I'll say this right now. I forgot to tell him Happy Father's Day yesterday, and I just want to say, while I'm on here, he's the best dad in the world. He's ever
Okay,
since I
so
was-
y'all got to get new school. Y'all got to get better about that, man.
Yes, sir.
The recognition. Y'all got to get better.
I
about that.
slacked off yesterday. My pop's been there for me since day one,
That's
and I
what
just
I'm
slacked
saying,
off yesterday.
And you know, at days, you know, like we don't look for a lot, but just that recognition. Hey, give me a tick.
Not much don't be whooping you. Not much don't be whooping you. That's what that is. You don't get enough whoopings.
And that's why I say, but I think, you know, like you're in a good place, you're in a good space as far as say, you know, keep doing what you're doing, man. And I'm really excited to see what next year gonna bring. Cause like I said, you went to state as a junior, so you already know expectations are gonna be,
Correct. Yes, sir.
you know, and you
My expectations is to win it. I
Right.
don't want to
Yeah.
put
That's
no
it.
pressure on you, but you know.
You know, yeah.
Right. Yes, sir. Definitely.
And then I
you
always know
already
that the city behind you. So I mean, anything you do, like I say, just with that man to your left, man, is
You'll be fine.
I don't know if you know this, but the city love your daddy.
yeah. And I mean,
The
just
city
a
love your
good
daddy.
dude. Outside of him, like
So-
and then see one thing about him, Knott is a real Cowboys fan. He's not crazy. He don't talk. He
he
get on.
beat it
He
in
get
the-
on him.
I'm saying.
Nah,
You saying?
he beat it into you.
No, but see, I can tell you, like, Dad gonna throw 40 touchdowns. Knott don't even talk like that.
He don't like that. So I
Why not? Dak's a good quarterback. It ain't Dak.
Like
Not
it's
y'all- Dak's not y'all problem.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
So
he the
cockeyed
problem.
McCarthy. That's y'all
Here we go.
problem.
Okay.
Oh, he the problem.
Dak is not
Okay.
the problem.
So Step
they-
is your guy then.
Like
Sir?
Step
yes,
is your
sir,
guy
yeah.
then. Okay, you like Step.
that's my
okay.
guy. I love what he do for
McCarthy
just
ain't
in
get
general.
that. He ain't
good-
get that with
seem like a
that.
good dude.
Yeah. He can definitely shoot that ball now.
Yes, sir.
No doubt, he definitely shoot that ball. He got range too. So do you see Boston winning tonight? Or you still holding on to Dallas?
Goodness.
Who
I
that
think
was?
I think
that was
Kyrie.
your girl,
No,
man?
no. I
Man,
think
I was
on the
Kyrie.
spot, man.
I think Kyrie and Luka gonna do their thing, but at the same time, I believe Jason Tatum he due for a good game.
He dropped one of the last
his type-
game they won.
So
Right, yeah.
who wins? So who
Game
wins
3.
tonight then?
Who wins tonight? I got Boston closing out.
About the club. Okay.
If
And then
Kyrie
what's
and Luka
crazy-
show up, they ain't gonna win.
And then somebody put a post out. The last time they won was June 17, 2008 when they beat the Lakers. Today is June 17th. Guess what the area code is for Boston? 617.
617.
Crazy. It's all aligning, man. Y'all
Bro,
get
who
ready.
cares?
Well, I mean, just hey, I'm getting ready for NFL. I'm ready to see what MP9 gonna do in the
That's
line.
all I'm trying to- that's all I'm-
That's all I'm on right
Yes,
now. Just Atlanta
sir.
Falcons,
Yes,
baby.
sir.
I ain't gonna no,
Raise
no,
up.
rise up, Waldo.
What that Justin? Whatever
Rise
you say,
up, man.
man. Rise up.
You been wrong. You been wrong since the draft, bro.
I'm just saying.
It's
Go
rise up, not
Falcons.
raise up.
Goes to raise.
And you talking about caca? I don't know what that is, man.
That's a bird.
Hey, that's
It's a bird.
that's a non-Jefferson.
You see how we talking about
education for
Exhibit
sure.
A? He talking about caca. What is a
I ain't gonna
caca?
bark. That's a chicken.
Okay, Project Pat. So with that being said, we finna pull on out of here, man. Hey,
One more shout out to
Go
my
ahead.
beautiful girlfriend Daliana.
Okay, shout out to Deliana. Okay. She going. You going? That's you taking her to
That's
the
it.
prom.
They're doing most definitely.
almost
Okay,
threw up.
all
But
right.
anyway, with that being said,
All right. Ain't nobody else.
I want to thank the Jiggly Crew for coming on with us tonight.
Nobody
He gave a shout out, so I mean, like I say, we definitely excited
Make sure you
to
miss
see what Jefferson
nobody.
gonna do. And don't forget that we got the Super 13 we're gonna release August 13th. So I
Super
hope
13 on the 13.
Yeah, Super 13 on the 813 day. So I'm hoping I don't know if Jefferson gonna be in there, but we'll
Of course
see.
we are.
Yeah, no, yours.
The university will make at least one of these sheets.
I can give a shout out.
Go ahead.
Shout out my baby mama.
Okay.
My baby mama. Shout out my baby mama, Tariva. I hope you watching. And I just want you to know, baby, I love you to death.
And also, man, on a more serious note, man, I don't know if you know, Charlie Boy mother-in-law passed. So shout out to keep them in prayer, Miko, Charlie Boy. She lost her mom last week, so I'm definitely praying for y'all. So
Yeah, my condolences to the family.
absolutely. So we finna get
need
here
to
and watch
stop by the
Game
house,
5. Finna go ahead and watch Game 5. So DJ say Boston, Knott say Boston. Dawson, you holding on to Boston?
Dallas.
Dade said, who you got?
Man, I don't care no more.
Okay, you just waiting on the Falcons?
Right.
Kakar? Okay.
No, Bob.
Wow. Okay. Yeah,
I
I'm
just
saying.
took a guess. Your money got messed up.
Yeah, my ticket got
No,
blown.
he said Dallas at 3 when they came with the series. He said Dallas. He wasn't even going 4 games. He said Dallas at 3. Yeah. Now you got to select the mirror that time. I don't remember that text.
Gotcha, yes, sir.
I ain't put that out. But also before we get out here, man, the birthday boy Waldo got a birthday coming up, man.
You see me? I'm breakdancing all week.
Lord have mercy.
I'm breakdancing. Oh, shout out to Trin. Her birthday tomorrow.
Okay.
Trin birthday tomorrow.
Shout out
She'll
to
be the big
little
five.
Big 5, okay. So you know what we do before we get out here, man. Anybody want to be a star, want to be an artist, don't want to see the executive producer, all the videos, all the record dancing, come to Death Row. So for Torres, Knott, DJ, Jefferson Love, Dawes, Dade City
What?
World's Finest.
You welcome.
Keep God first, love your family when you see us. Holler. Good night.
Y'all take it easy.
Sir.
Good show, man. Good
sir.